guys, it's Rachel here, and today I'm going to be filming for you guys a top 5 Wednesday video. And I am slacking on the video making right now, and I'm actually going to do an update video to my anxiety video, so that's why I have not been posting. But I just felt like I should do another top 5 Wednesday video because these month's topics are killing it. They are awesome. So if you guys don't know what Top 5 Wednesday is, it was a group created by Lainey from Ginger Eats Lainey, and I will go ahead and link her down below as well as the Goodreads group down below. And this week's topic is your top 5 books that you read in one sitting or close to it. Now, I don't read a whole lot of books in one sitting, but if I do, it means something. Whether I liked the book or not, it means something to me. So not all of these books are books that I necessarily loved, but they are books that I read in one sitting or in like one day. I'm going to go ahead and start with an honorable mention, and then we'll go ahead and get this party started. So the honorable mention for me is going to be the Summer Trilogy by Jenny Han. Now, a lot of you guys know that I'm not a massive fan of Jenny Han, although I've read a lot of her books. But I read this book series in the span of 3 days. And the reason I'm putting this in here as an honorable mention is because I read this during the first bout of Books Readathon or Booktubeathon, one of the two. I can't remember that I ever did. And I read one of these a day. And so I read each of these in a sitting because they're all less than like 250 pages. And so I read one book of these a day to complete the entire trilogy. It's not my favorite trilogy ever, but I did enjoy its meanings to it. This is a kind of a deeper trilogy. It's like a summer contemporary, but it has a lot more meaning to it than you would think. And yeah, if you guys don't know what the series is about, this follows a main character named Belly, and Belly every summer, for as long as she can remember, has been going to this beach lake house for the summer, and now she's gotten older and she is going to this lake house, and things are a little bit different between her and the other family and the 2 sons. So yes, I enjoy it. It's not my favorite, but yes, honorable mention. Coming in at number 5 is The Retribution of Mara Diet by Michelle Hawkins. Now, it is no secret that this is not one of my favorite books ever. I think I gave this a 3.5 out of 5 stars. I was really disappointed by the ending of the Becoming a Mara Diet trilogy. I was really upset about how it ended because I just didn't think that it gave the series justice or the trilogy justice. But I read this book the day that it came out. Like, I didn't even have a physical copy yet. I purchased a copy on my Kindle and I read it that night. I finished the entirety of it, and because for some reason I just really wanted to know what happened, and even though I was disappointed, I have to give props to Michelle Hawkins for making these books extremely addicting and wanting you to finish it. This is the 3rd book in the trilogy, so I can't really talk much about it, but the whole Becoming a Mara Diet trilogy follows a named character named Mara Dyer, and the beginning of her story, she wakes up after a coma and finds out that her friends have died, and she's kind of wanting to put the pieces back together. Coming in at number 4 is going to be one author, but 2 separate books from said author. And the author is going to be Colleen Hoover, and the books I'm talking about are going to be Hopeless and Maybe Someday. I read both of these books in one sitting. I read this one in one sitting. I didn't even get up. This one I read pretty much while I was at work. Both are extremely addicting. Colleen Hoover's writing style is extremely addictive, extremely easy to get to, extremely accessible, and very, very interesting. I love how she writes her stories. It is so great. I really enjoyed Hopeless a lot, and I really enjoyed Maybe Someday. They both have completely different meanings in it, but they are both really, really good. Honestly, I can't remember a whole lot of what Hopeless was about, but I believe it's about a main character, Sky, and Sky doesn't remember a lot of her childhood, but she's trying to just make it through high school, I believe. And then Maybe Someday is a new adult that follows a main character named Sydney, and Sydney just found out that her boyfriend and her best friend have cheated on her, and she is just kind of wanting to get over it. So I enjoyed both of these stories quite a bit, and these I read in one day. Coming in at number 3 is going to be The Bay, Angel Fall by Susan E. And you might be surprised that this is not higher up on the list, but yes, this is at number 3. I love Angel Fall so much. I love this trilogy so much. I love Angel Fall. World After was my favorite of the trilogy, and although I was really disappointed by by End of Days, I still as a whole really, really love this trilogy, and I definitely recommend it to so many people. It is so dark and morbid, but so unique. The angel story in here is fantastic. I love it all. Again, I'm so bummed out. I think the ending of the trilogy was kind of a cop-out, but I still love the trilogy so much. This has got one of my favorite ships in here ever. I will go down with the ship. Yes, and I just love this book series so much. I can't stop talking about it. I'm not even gonna say what it's about because I talk about it all the freaking time, but this comes in at number 3. Coming in at number 2 is going to be a recent read and a book that I have not even hauled yet, and that's going to be The Girl in 6E by A.R. Torrey. And pretty much I saw this from Shannon from The Leading Lights and also from Lindsay from Lindsay Ray, Angelic Audacity. I read this book in one freaking sitting. I loved this. This was so good. I had never read an erotic thriller really, and this was grade A stuff. It's not even all just sex. It's so interesting. This follows a main character who has this like affliction where she has this constant desire to murder someone. So what she does is she locks herself in her apartment, and she's a cam girl, so she does shows, sexual erotic shows on internet for people, and they pay her to do it. And then she finds out of a young girl that is possibly in danger, and she has to decide whether she wants to step out of her boundaries or what she's gonna do. This was so good. I give this a 4.5 out of 5 stars. I have already ordered the second book, which is Do Not Disturb. I can't wait to read it. This was so good. I highly recommend this if you wanted something kind of out of your comfort zone but still so freaking good. And number 1 is going to be a book that I can't really talk about yet, but it is going to be Everything by Nicola Rune. I read this in one sitting, like the day I got approved for it by NetGalley. I sat down, I read it in one day, and that was it. This book is so fantastic. I absolutely love this. I gave it a 5 out of 5 stars, and I have pre-ordered it because I just am ready for the book to be on my shelf. It is definitely a favorite of mine. This follows a main character who is pretty much allergic to everything, and then a boy moves in next door, and it kind of challenges her and her desires to want to go out and do things. She's like a girl in a bubble. Book is amazing. It is so good, and I'm telling you guys, you need to read it when it comes out. It is fantastic. I highly recommend it. So yeah, those are the top 5 books that I read in one sitting. If you guys want to go ahead and let me know down below what books that you guys read in one sitting, I would love to know. But other than that, guys, thanks so much for commenting, liking, and subscribing, and I will talk to you guys in my next video.